Keegan Mitten coming up with the pigskin. So Hall and Rigby in the backfield with Caressa. Pickett and Fackrell split wide. Caressa, down he goes. A flag. Comes late. Looks like in the area of a hole.
That's a spot foul. The referee picks it up and moves it to right where the spot's going to be. Caressa drops back and Nielsen just fights through once again. And I didn't really see the hold there. Maybe it happened away from the play.
They'll take, instead of the sack, I think they'll take the yardage because it'll end up being about a 17-yard penalty.
Yep.
Instead of about a 4 or 5 yard sack.
That hold was about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I couldn't really see it from our vantage point. Joey Jenkins was working on Nielsen, and maybe he'd reached out where we couldn't see and got a hold of some jersey. Now, if your guy gets around the corner like that and bearing down on your quarterback, yeah, by all means, hold him. Pickett in motion. Caressa. They got the screen coming. Hall with Huerta out front. Flag comes in again on this play. Flag back at the 45. Well, let's see. It was about a 17-yard, 18-yard gain, but let's see the call first.
Take a look at Huerta out here on that screen. It almost looks like he's cheating. He's about 1.5 feet taller than everybody out there.
It's another hold, and Mtn Crest not happy.
He's blocking 3 and 4 guys at a time.
Mtn Crest saying, you threw that in the middle of the field, 7 yards behind the play.
Coach Kevin Anderson sitting up here. I don't know what he's doing. He's a basketball coach, but he's trying to act like he knows about football, and then tried to steal my water on top of that.
He knows a little bit about football. He was quarterback back in his day.
Oh.
Quarterback and point guard. You know what that means?
He's the brains of this here outfit.
No, it means he's the bossiest kid on the field and on the court. This kid likes to tell everybody else what to do. So after the penalty, it's first down and forever. Caressa, lots of time. And throws underneath. And they're going to call it a catch by Fackrell. And he gains 9.
That's still second down and what, 22?
Yeah.
It's a long way.
First and 31, and now second and 22. Caressa steps up over the middle, looking for Rigby, and it's knocked down. Knocked down.
Colton Arave, great play there. The defensive backfield. Caressa with lots of time again, no pressure from the defensive line of Skyview. Tried to eat my microphone there, and Arave gets up and blocks it.
Third, 22. Have to get down to the 23-yard line. They're on the 46. It's really 23 yards, isn't it? Caressa in trouble. Nielsen's got him. The ball's loose.
Going the other way.
Let's see if they say he was down. Looks like they're going to call him down.
And I think that's the right call. Let's take a look at it on the replay if we can.
That's the 3rd sack of the night for Skyview. Yeah, he was on the ground.
Yeah, he was on the ground.
Caressa's the punter. Another flag comes flying in as this one rolls inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. I mean,
wow, you got to know the officials discussed it before this game started.
It's like a yellow butterfly infestation out here, isn't it?
Yes.
Is there such a thing?
You're seeing it.
If you want to know what it would look like, check this one out. They are. They're calling it pretty tight. And they're still talking about it. .452 to play in the first half. Mountain Crest leads 14-0. Illegal use of the hands on Mountain Crest on the kicking team.
That's a huge defensive stand for Skyview. They fumble the ball on their own 33-yard line and end up forcing Mountain Crest into a punt.
And Coach Wooten's asking about that. How do you have illegal use of the hands, a block to the back, when you're the kicking team and you're covering the kick?
He's getting the explanation now, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't like it. Nope, doesn't like it.
And they'll make him kick it again. No, he doesn't like it even remotely.
I don't know if I'd give him a chance to kick it again. That wasn't a very good kick.
Well, they were back inside their 15, though. It rolled quite a ways. Somebody comes on late for Mountain Crest. Now they have 11 players out there. And another flag.
It's going to be against Skyview, I bet.
No, that one's against Mountain Crest. Their procedure. And now some boo birds coming out a little bit.
Well, Skyview is offsides, but if procedure happens, the play's dead. Never happened.
10 penalties thus far in this ball game. Caressa with the high kick. And this one out of the 25-yard line where it's fielded, so that means a net gain of about 12 yards for Skyview.
Well, it's a little better field position.
A net gain of 36 feet.
I can't do that kind of math in my head.
All that for 36 feet. But in a game of inches, 36 feet is a big deal.
Yep.
You know, Region 6, another one of those regions that's really up in the air. You know, East and Highland going at it. Bountiful, if they beat Olympus tonight, they'd be the #1 seed. But, you know, Highland looking to beat East. They could finish as high as #2 if they win. Carver on the little swing. Trying to get the receiver to the outside and a short gain to Hill. 2 yards.
Yeah, Region 6 with East, Olympus, and Bountiful all at 4-1. Timpview, the horse in 4A right now, 8-0 overall and 5-0.
Right now.
Well, okay, for the past decade.
Yeah, at least the past half decade, 5 to 7 years. They just reload every year. Carver, lots of time across the middle. Martin comes up with the grab.
That's a nice catch by Martin. He's thrown behind him just a little bit. He has the presence of mind to bring it in and lay down.
12 yards on the completion and a first down. Watching Martin this year, I really enjoy watching him as a receiver. Comes up with some tough catches. Always seems to make a big play every game. Carver looking inside for Jensen. And Jensen picks up about 4. Skyview would like to get some points on the board here before the end of the half. They only trail 14-0, but points at a premium in this one tonight. We're under 3.5 to play in the first half. Martin and Hill to this side, 2 receivers split to the far side. Carver rolling away from pressure, looking downfield and too long for Jensen. You know who I haven't seen for a few plays for Skyview is Gabe Anderson.
You are correct. I don't see him stand along the side, but Skyview had about 800 kids come out for football, so he could be buried in there.
That's a sign of a healthy program. You look at both sidelines. There's a lot of kids in uniform.
Yep.
Kids want to be a part of it. 3rd and long after the incompletion. Carver runs into his own man, leans forward for a couple, but it's going to be 4th down.
I mean, that's a tough play. Carver gives up on it really early without a whole lot of pressure. I don't know if that was the play call, but real difficult on 3rd down and 6. Runs into his own man, and that never helps.
No, it doesn't. Looking over on the sideline again, looking for Gabe Anderson, and I don't see him anywhere. The Skyview coaches are sitting right next to us. Maybe we can find out if he's okay. No, don't see him anywhere near that huddle or back behind it. Now Coach Wooten's out on the field again, having a powwow with that head official, and not even happy. I was just off to the right from that Mtn Crest huddle. There's a look. This is the 2nd or 3rd discussion he's had with him. Yeah, that white hat earning his money tonight. So take a look at that Skyview sideline, and all the kids come out for football.
It's not worth it sometimes being an official. Just as soon just watch the game.
You've done it. You've done it for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I've never done football. Basketball and volleyball. And volleyball is pretty easy. You get to stand up on a podium, and women are just a little ornery, not as nearly as brutal as the guys can be.
4th and 4. Skyview looks like they're going to go for it. Dangerous on their own side of the field. I think they're trying to just draw Mtn Crest off sides. They're taking their time. If they do not convert this, then Mtn Crest has the ball in Skyview territory, and now Skyview calls a timeout.
You know, if they're trying to get him to jump, that's real hard to do from the shotgun formation. You got to get right up on the line of scrimmage and do a little bark and see if that'll work. We'll see what they do when they come out of this timeout now. 2:49 to go in the 1st half.
Barking and gesticulating and just generally acting like a Peyton Manning.
That, coming from you, is an insult. Beyond all insults. If you called somebody Peyton Manning.
Great quarterback. He's not a big fan.
Amen.
Now after the timeout, both teams back out onto the field, see if Skyview changes their mind, and I believe they are, because Nielsen's back out. Anderson kind of asked the Skyview coaching staff here about Gabe Anderson, and coaches up here aren't sure. They asked down at the sideline, and he's kind of dinged up. They say, I don't know if we'll see him back. And that's a big weapon that's lost. Jordan Nielsen keeps it, loses it, recovered by Skyview, but it's short of the 1st down mark. And they're gonna, where they're standing, they're gonna say, oh, it was a fumble in the first place.
That's a gutsy call by Skyview, and Nielsen gets a head of steam here, but just not quite enough. He hesitates too long at the outset and allows Mtn Crest to converge on him.
He stretched out there, got it all the way to the midfield, but he needed about another yard. See if Mtn Crest can make Skyview pay. Quickly to Fuller goes Caressa. Pick up 12.
Mtn Crest would not like nothing better than to go ahead and score up 21-0.
Caressa finds Fuller again, same pattern. Fuller this time about 7 yards. The clock runs. Here's your SCNM Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock approaching